laughter and joy. Oh, yeah. Yes, thank you. Okay, perfect. So now I actually have the absolute honor of introducing our next speaker, who is also a poet, an author, and he is just honestly this wonderful, amazing person. And his name is Randell Adjei. Randell Adjei is a visionary, a community builder, and a true force for change. As an author and as an inspirational speaker, arts educator, and leader, he uses the power of spoken word to uplift, to educate, and to truly transform people. He is the founder of Rise Edutainment, which stands for Reaching Intelligent Souls Everywhere. Can I get a rise? Okay, more energy, more energy. Let's do it again. Can I get a rise? Rise. There we go. So he is the founder, again, of Rise, which stands for Reaching Intelligent Souls Everywhere, and it is dedicated to empowering voices and creating spaces for artistic expression. So please, as loud as you can, because we're small and mighty, give a round of applause for Randell Adjei.
Hey.
Hello, everybody. How you feeling today?
Good.
Okay. Thank you. All the energy's over there, but that's okay. Hopefully, the poem will kind of bring some more energy out. My name is Randell, as mentioned. I'm really excited to be here today. Before I get started, can anyone tell me what are the two most powerful words in the human language? Anybody know what the two most powerful words in human language are? I'm sorry. Very powerful. Not what I'm looking for, but very powerful. And I think we need to hear that more and more, especially in this day and age. Thank you. Incredibly powerful. I want to hear more of that. Not what I'm looking for today, but we're getting closer. We're getting closer. Anybody want to take a guess? I love you. What was that? Love you. Love that. Not what I'm looking for, but I'll get one more. I see you. Woo. I hear you. We're getting a little closer. One more. Last one. Ready? I'm in short is very important. I hope everyone here is in short. It's important. But can I get a drum roll? The two most powerful words in human language are I am. Anything we say after I am, it ultimately dictates the way we think, feel, and believe about who we are. It sets a standard that upholds how we see ourselves, how we feel about ourselves, and how we reflect ourselves to other people as well. And so I've come to learn that it's really important to be cognizant, to be mindful of how we use our I ams, mainly because of the fact that anything you say after I am, that's what you think about yourself. When I was younger, a lot of my I am statements were I am not enough, or I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy. As a child who dealt with abandonment at a really early age, I felt like I wasn't good enough. And so I like to remind people that a lot of our I ams really have a lot to do with the stories that we have created for ourselves about our journey, about our lives. We all are the directors and the actors of our lives at the same time. We are not only the storytellers, but we are also the ones that get to live that story. But the I am is really powerful. So I want to share this poem with you called I Am an Artist. I believe that every single one of us here in this room and on this earth is an artist. We were brought here to be creators, to not only create music and poetry and art, but more so about creating experiences for people, recognizing that every time you smile at someone, say hi on the subway, or say hi to somebody walking down the street, that's an experience that you're creating that allows somebody to feel seen, heard, and felt. So I am an artist, and I don't have any time to be silent. No time to allow these words to asphyxiate my ancestry. Amidst this violence, amidst this despair, I can't deny the world my gift because of fear. Living a life of purpose and service cannot and will not die with my gifts still in here. Inspired by my pain and how close death came. Images of a tombstone inscribed with my name. Just then I snapped back to a new era, a new lane, and then my real I realized that I could be the one to make a change, because see, I am an artist. Creator of lyrical calligraphy. Take you on a journey with my soliloquies. Literary imageries full of healing. May my words add meaning to your life. and the thoughts you left behind with the things that I write. May my words penetrate your soul, levitate your being beyond the thoughts that you think you know. Because see, if you ignore the call of your dreams, if we ignore the call of our dreams, it can be lethal. Especially when we tell our big dreams to small-minded people. Pumping in the depths of me is my artistry, this life-giving gift that I was given. How can I deny the world the gift of the Creator's imprint? How dare I suppress the talent etched in the flesh of my chest? Am I not grateful? Do I not cherish it? Randell, have you not realized that this is a ticket to your exodus? See, when we are chasing our dreams, sometimes we're gonna ask if it's worth it. But have you not realized that by not doing it, we are causing the world a disservice, a failure to fulfill our purpose? Because see, I'm an artist, persistently pushing pens and pencils, living in my purpose, practicing my pure potential. To be artists, we have to get creative when the world is devastated. We are the beacons of hope, healing to suicide notes. We change people's lives with our gifts. So no matter how rough it gets, don't quit. Know that you are an image of the infinite. Every choice that we make fulfills our life's pages. See, the road ahead is going to be tough, but remain patient. Know that you are designing magic in the making. So when the blueprint of your story is read, will it free others from the matrix? Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So I think it's important to not only recognize our I am, because our I ams really create the type of stories that we allow to circulate in our minds, the stories we tell out loud, and the stories that we get to create with other people as well. So I think it's really important to keep that I am in mind. I wanted to do another question just to see if the audience may know this answer, but I'll try. I'll give it a try. Anybody know where the richest place on earth is? Anybody can tell me where's the richest place on earth? Anybody? Your heart. I love that answer. I love that answer. I love the answer, and I want to say yes, but that's not it. There's somewhere even richer than our hearts. Our minds, ooh, we're getting close. Maybe we're getting there. We're working, we're getting there. Anybody else? Two more guesses. The richest place on, pardon? Your soul. Oh, I want to say yes to all of them. One more guess. If you didn't hear, and Tracy knows now, the response is the cemetery. The cemetery is the richest place on earth. Because so often, some of us take our dreams, our goals, our visions, our beliefs with us, and never have the opportunity to service or use that to make the world a little bit better. I believe every one of us came here on this earth with a purpose, with something that was given to us, uniquely imprinted upon us to leave on this earth. But it's so easy for us to have doubts and fears and things that hold us back from actually taking the time to serve the world with our gifts, something that was already given to you that we just have to nurture and use to serve. I'm a servant, and I love words. Since I was 8, I knew that this was something I was supposed to do. I used to walk around my house at 8 years old, pretending to talk to thousands of people, and I'm fortunate this is what I get to do for a living, and it's a very beautiful thing for me. I'm grateful that I found my purpose and my why. But I want to ask you, what is your why, my friends? What is your why? What is your why? What are you doing what you're doing for? Why did you wake up today? What is your why? What keeps you going when things are not working out for you? What is your why? What is your why? What is your why? My why is poetry. And it was this grade 8 teacher who gave me a pen and pencil, this troubled 13-year-old boy who was going through trouble, and she said, tell me your story. And so my why is trying to replicate what that same grade 8 teacher did for me by giving other young people a voice, a platform, and an opportunity to know that it's okay to not be okay, that it's okay to be going through challenges, and it's okay because life is life, and we go through it. So this poem is called The Power of the Tongue, and this is how I tell my story. Since the day I learned my first word, self-expression has always been second nature. I am a child prodigy of third world parents, so I have to tell my forefathers' stories on paper. Silence for too long sentenced me to the right of... Silence for too long, my tongue sentenced me to righting wrongs. My penmanship bridges the gaps of intergenerational dialogues. marginalized between the lines of lands my parents traveled, sacrificing the familiarity of home to make ease for me life's inevitable battles. So who am I to not be what I was destined? Who are we to not be what we are destined? Despite school systems that labeled me and sanctioned me to detention, despite the target on my back and private funding to put my melanin in prison correction, I will not be your stereotype. I am made from the essence of stardust above aerial heights. It is not my fault you cannot see the light in me. You cannot enlighten me on your capitalist commodities. I am the rose that still adapted to blossom out of colonized concrete, capitalizing on conquered conquest my predecessors paved, placing poetic politic on history's page. It is these pages cut from my family trees that once hung our forefathers as slaves. It is these pages I tell their stories. It is these lines they was hung from I celebrate their glory just to stay connected to my roots. See, these pages are sacred. It's how hip-hop's essence began as pure truth, but see, these days I can't relate to what a lot of rappers are saying in the booth. Because see, the spoken word is a gift. And you can emanate life or death by the mere intention coming out of your lips. We can speak dreams into existence, creating a world united or divided. So you can choose to be the change or remain silent. By size, the tongue is the strongest muscle in our bodies for a reason. By size, the tongue is the strongest muscle in our bodies for a reason. It is a tool to connect us to the divine. More than just speaking, it keeps us believing. It is a portal between time and space mixed. The inspiration of ancient hieroglyphs. See, our words can build dynasties and mend broken bonds. Our words can create vitality and give us the freedom of redemption songs. Our words can live beyond us like MLK's dream to see us free at last. So be mindful. Be mindful of the words and the intentions that leave the sacredness of your tongue. Be mindful of the words and the intentions that leave the sacredness of your tongue. We are powerful vessels. The Creator etched presence into our lungs, so you have a gift within you. Leave a legacy that will continue. Etch your name in the dendrochronology of history's pages. Do not allow the from and to on your tombstone just to be dated. Do not allow the from and to on your tombstone just to be dated. Let the dash in between reveal the story you told and of the magic that you created. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. So I guess I'd like to introduce the panelists that are coming up. I'm going to be a part of a panel just really speaking about art for change in terms of storytelling. There's a multitude of different storytellers that we have that are going to be here. I don't have my phone with me, but thank you. Appreciate it. So we got, well, you saw this individual already. We have Tracy K. I'm going to invite Tracy K to come up and, the first panelist we got here. We got Janella Massa. I'm going to invite Janella to come up to the stage. Well, not the stage, but come up here. And then finally, we got Talina. Talina, please make some noise for Talina, y'all. So I'll be facilitating this workshop. I know, I feel same. Yeah, I don't mind